Today, I'm going to show you multiple glitches that will allow you to do the tombstone duplication glitch solo, and if you lose your tombstone, these glitches will help you restock and set a new tombstone all in one game. Now, this video includes a few under the map glitches with insane drops, as well as a few new secret missions that have 100% drop rate on some extremely useful rare items. Best of all, you can do all of this in a single game, and I'm going to show you start to finish what to do. Now, this video of course will be included in my all working glitches compilation. I'm going to start continuing to do those schematic giveaways as a part of those videos. You can find that video in the description down below, but of course this will be included in my future videos. Now, we all know how long this new zombie game mode takes. If you're waiting on schematic cooldowns and you lose your tombstone, it can set you back literally days, unless you come across a nice stranger or a friend who's online willing to give you their items. I'm going to show you start to finish a single game that I played where I had every single one of these glitches done and let you guys rate it for yourself how good these methods are. Now, if you're in a bind like the one that I just described, having to wait hours for schematic crafting cooldowns, these glitches just may save your life. So make sure that you write these down, make sure you know them in the back of your head just in case you need them, and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate your support, but let's get right into these methods. Now, if you have a tombstone already on the map, obviously go and grab your items. You are going to be resetting your tombstone as usual, but let me show you the first place that we're going to do a glitch on where it's going to give you insane loot. Now, you may be aware of this spot, but the second glitch that I'm going to show you guys that is completely different from this and you actually kill the Warlord with is right next to it. So what you're going to do is find this lamppost in the cave here, and this is going to be the Easter egg bypass glitch. All you need to do is hold forward and fire your scorcher up and then fire it 2 more times. It's very easy to actually get into this, but you will need a blood burner key. Now, this one is kind of optional. If you want to do this, you can. This one will not actually give you weapons cases, but it will give you rare items, 7,000 essence minimum, as well as different rare items that you can possibly get. So this is just a random roll of loot, if you will, but typically there is a lot of cool stuff in here. First of all, 3-plate vest, I actually needed that. Then you go in here and you can see I have 3,500 more. Typically you will have some type of wonder weapon in there as well. This one is one that we have already known of. Now I'm going to show you the brand new glitch that I found, but what you're going to have to do is get back into where you just were. So first of all, you can see I'm firing up. I fire 3 times, and we're going to make our way back over to that area. Now, this again is completely different from the first glitch, so let me show you how to do it. Now, this one I would describe as a little bit more advanced. Now, this one is for the players that know how to do the Superman glitch, as I like to call it. It's not really a glitch, but it allows you to fly through the air very fast using an upgraded scorcher. So if you have an upgraded scorcher, doesn't matter if it's level 3, 2, or 1, you can actually do this method. So I'm going to describe this very, very carefully. So what you want to do is essentially jump off and immediately pull your parachute, and what you're going to do is cut your parachute and then fire your scorcher at 50%. Pretty much, long story short, just watch what I do here. You can see I pull it here and then I start flying towards the edge, towards the water. Look at the top left of the screen, pay attention to that, and make sure you replay this part of the video. This is me doing it successfully. You can see I fire off my scorcher before I get to the water, and what that's going to do is you're going to fly through the water. If you don't do this and you don't turn around, you will drown. That is a known fact. But if you do this correctly, it's very easy to practice and you can keep going back and forth. I've heard that if you fall into the depths of the map, right, if you just fall all the way down into the abyss, you'll start to appear on the map again, up above ground. Someone told me that. I haven't tested it, so if that works for you, make sure you comment down below. Just don't get yourself drowned. Just swim away from the body of water. If you look up here, you can see on the right there would be no water, and on the left there would be water, right? For that as an example. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over to the right side of the island. You're going to look for this red boat underwater. Now, be careful here, because if you go to the right of it, way over to the right like I did, you can actually get stuck. But all you need to do is just spam cut parachute and deploy and face a couple of different directions and you'll get out. So here I go. So here's how you actually defeat Rainmaker without going in. You can see I have a group of randoms who actually invited me, and I'm actually going to kill it for them. So you want to just swim up directly towards the boat, and what you're going to notice is right next to it is this large rock. So what this large rock is some place that you can actually go prone and actually crawl under the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up right here and I'm going to lay down. And so what you want to do is you want to crawl forward and just keep crawling forward until you get to a particular area. Now, over here on the left, you're going to see the actual tip of this rock. This is where you're actually going to get under the map. All you need for this one is a scorcher. It's very easy to do. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to be able to go inside of the building underneath it. So what you want to do is fire your Scorcher twice. Once you're done firing it twice, you're going to be in this little sandy area. You're going to be a little bit above where you were before. You won't fall off the map at this point. Simply just crawl forward until you can crouch, and what it's going to allow you to do is actually go underneath the building. Now, to actually kill Rainmaker, you need to kill a bunch of his minions. Essentially, you need to sit here and kill minions, but don't worry, because you are in a complete god mode glitch. It's very, very easy to do. So all you want to do is just walk around and keep firing your Scorcher or your gun or your ether blade. It really doesn't matter what you use. Just make sure that you are killing them and making sure that you resupply on ammo, because right there in the middle of the room you can actually jump up and resupply your ammo. So this is completely, you know, complete god mode, unlimited ammo, everything like that. So as you can see, I'm just mowing down the enemy. So at a particular point, you're going to need to go unlock a door. You're going to get like the NPC friendlies, if you will, telling you to go unlock a door. That door is located right here, right near the beginning, and so all you need to do is unlock it, and you can open the door. But as soon as you unlock it, the boss will spawn and he'll come up from upstairs to the downstairs area, and you just need to simply just kill him. I mean, it's very easy. He's gonna try to aim at you multiple times, but he can't because you are physically under the ground. But however their AI is set up, it can actually like detect that you're there. So long story short, you just want to kill him. I thought he was gonna spawn like the rift on his dead body, so I wanted to make sure he was on the first floor. It doesn't matter where you kill him, the rift will spawn here. Now this one will actually give you weapons cases, which is extremely useful, as well as a couple of other rare items. So for example, I happen to get a 3-plate vest and a purple weapon. Now it's completely random what you could get. Maybe you could get another wonder weapon that's already, you know, outside of its case or something like that. I have no idea. But to get out, just follow the path that I do. Come to this corner right here and fire your Scorcher while you hold forward, right? So walk forward and fire your Scorcher just like you got into the Easter egg bypass with, and what you're gonna do is just simply fire yourself out of the ground. Now I saw another video where someone you know, went down and they said, you know, you need to have self revives. That's not the case. You can get out right at that location. Alright, now that those two glitches are outlined, I'm going to show you guys the 3 secret missions that you can do in order to get Pack-a-Punch level 3 crystals, as well as legendary ether tools 100% of the time, and you can get up to 6 per person. I'm not kidding. It is insane how OP this is, and you don't need anything except for an upgraded weapon, obviously, to survive in tier 3, or even possibly just have 3 people with ether blades. If you have those on your person and you have no upgraded weapons, you can do that as well. So you're going to look for these triangles, and you're going to shoot these symbols on the wall. Now I already showed you where I actually went, so if you need to go back and check like how I got here, feel free. But once you shoot those symbols, you'll start to notice there's purple lines in the buildings. All it is it's a triangle that you essentially need to coordinate. So you just come into this position and it'll trigger this because you kind of made the shape of the triangle. It's an Easter egg essentially. So what you're gonna do is you just need to kill zombies within the circle. Now with a Scorcher, it's extremely easy to do. Now this one is typically the easiest one that I've done, but I think they turned it up a little bit because before it was dead easy, and now it's like a little bit difficult as a single player. Not really hard at all, just a little bit difficult. So what you're gonna get is you're gonna get 2,000 essence, a legendary ether tool, as well as a Pack-a-Punch level 3 crystal. So I had no idea that this existed before, but once someone told me, I was like, oh man, like I've been in so many different situations, guys, where I needed a Pack-a-Punch level 3 crystal or I needed a legendary ether tool, and it's always specific moments. But the second mission, the second secret mission, is right behind where you just were. Literally just jump off the edge behind you and shoot these 3 symbols, and then you want to make your way over to this area right here. So this is right behind where you were just seeing me. Just follow the lines, honestly, and what you're going to do is back up into this little room, and that will shape the triangle, thus triggering the mission. Now I found the best place to stand for this one is over on the right here. If you fire a fully charged up Scorcher shot and just stay over to the right, no zombies can spawn outside of your vision, and you can easily just kill all the zombies. So there you go. That is the second mission, and again, 2,000 essence, legendary ether tool, Pack-a-Punch level 3 crystal. Absolutely awesome loot, something that I would highly suggest that you do every single game, just simply to back it up, share with your friends, and make sure everyone has a loaded tombstone, because this, in my opinion, this as well as the Scorcher is the most important. So as you can see, this is the third and final mission, and you just simply want to shoot shoot those symbols where I did, and I suggest backing up to the edge here, and all you need to do is just shoot zombies obviously as they get in. But the only thing that you need to make sure for this one is watch out for manglers. Manglers can both shoot you off as well as they can actually jump up right behind you here, which you will actually see in a second. Actually get knocked off right before I finish. So you can see right here, I'm like, okay, what's going on? I see him, I think I'm killing him right there, but he actually jumps up right behind me and smacks me right off, as you can see here. Luckily, I had a random teammate who came in and got the last kill for me, thus completing this mission. But generally speaking, it's very, very easy as well. This was my personal favorite one, other than that one that's on the catwalk. So anyway, so once you're done with this, you just want to go up to the portal and make sure that you grab your loot. Now, after you're done with all of this, right, you should have a set up tombstone. You should be good to go. You got a random wonder weapon case. If you have multiple team members, remember the Rainmaker mission, that one has 100% drop rate for a weapons case. So if you do it with a full team, then you can easily get the wonder weapon that you want. So the symbol that I'm going to use for the actual tombstone glitch is shown on screen. This is my personal favorite spot, but I'm also going to point out these other two spots as well for you. All you want to do is just use your scorcher to fly over to bad signal, activate it, and go back. Or if you don't have a scorcher, just simply run there and back. You have enough time. Run out, and for this particular location, you're going to pull your parachute, get to the edge of the map, and then realize that you did not leave the team, the random team that you are on. So of course you need to leave your team before you actually do this, and I forgot that, so I completely wasted my time. Luckily, again, you can see the Superman method, as I like to call it, is very, very quick to get across the map. I mean, you're talking about 30 seconds of wasted time, so it was a little bit of an annoyance, but generally speaking, it's very easy to make your way across the map if you have an upgraded scorcher. So in my opinion, guys, this is the most important weapon in the game. That's my personal favorite, but if you have a different one, make sure you leave a comment down below. I'm interested to hear. I also asked that in my other video, but you know, I'm generally interested what people actually use in zombies. So anyway, so same symbol here. We're gonna go ahead and activate the portal, and we're gonna fly our way back. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna cross through the portal, and you're going to exit to the out of bounds line at 6 seconds. What you're trying to do is die at the same time that you're teleporting. So as you can see, I get to the edge, I vote yes. As I'm right on the edge of the map, I would suggest your little green circle at the top left mini map, make sure that it's like almost touching the edge of the map. That's how you know you're close enough. Exit at 6 seconds, it shows eliminated, and then you want to close on dark ether zombies. And that's it, guys. So if you appreciate this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure you leave any comments down below. I appreciate your support, and I will catch you in the next video.